My daughter has brain damage because my husband couldn't wait to send a picture of himself. I was at the grocery store when the hospital called my phone and asked if I was the mother of the 18-month-old who was just airlifted in. I asked the nurse what she meant by airlifted. Ma'am, your husband left your daughter in the car in 90-degree heat. A stranger heard her screaming and broke the window. How fast can you get here? I found my husband in the waiting room and grabbed him by the collar. What did you do? He said, I don't know what happened. I thought I dropped her off. I just went on autopilot. I asked how a father forgets his daughter is in the back seat. He said, I don't know. My head was somewhere else. It was a mistake. A doctor came out and said they were monitoring her for brain swelling. I heard myself scream. My husband tried to hold me and I shoved him so hard he hit the wall. Give me your phone. What? I got in his face. Give me your phone right now or I'm calling the police and letting them search it. He handed it over and I saw his hands shaking. The first thread was a woman named Heather. I found photos, videos, and messages from that morning time-stamped from when he was supposed to be driving our daughter to daycare. The last one he sent was at 8:47, 3 minutes before he clocked in at his office. It said, last night was incredible. I can't focus on anything else, with a picture attached. I looked up at him. You were engaging in not a textual mischief with her while our daughter was in the back seat? He started sobbing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll do anything. I started screaming in his face. She might have brain damage because you couldn't wait until you got to the office to send a picture of your schlong. He reached for me, and I told him if he touched me, I would bite his hand off. He left to get coffee. I went to the bathroom and threw up until there was nothing left. Then the doctor let me see my daughter. She was hooked up to a bunch of machines, and all I could think was that I wanted him dead. Then a woman walked into the room crying. She looked at me and said, I'm so sorry. I just heard what happened. Is she going to be okay? I asked who she was. I'm Heather. I work with your husband. I just found out what happened and I had to come. I glared at her. You're the one he's been sending pictures to? She went pale. He told me you two were separated and were saving up for a divorce lawyer. I asked what else he told her and she looked uncomfortable. He told me you were abusive and controlling and that you trapped him with a pregnancy he never wanted. He said you keep the baby from him and he barely gets to see her. I laughed out loud. We renewed our vows 3 months ago and I just found out I'm pregnant with our second. Heather looked like she was going to pass out. I have a little girl at home myself. I would never do this to another mother. He told me you were a monster. I'm so sorry. I asked her to show me the messages and she handed me her phone. I scrolled through 6 months of lies. He told her I was mentally ill and that I threatened to off myself if he left. He told her the baby was an accident and he resented her. I looked at Heather. The only monster here is him. My husband walked in holding 2 coffees, but when he saw Heather, he dropped them both on the floor. Baby, I can explain. Neither of us knew which one of us he was talking to. Heather stepped toward him. You told me she was abusive. He scrambled to pick up the coffee cups. It's complicated, baby. You told me you never wanted your daughter. He kept dropping the cups because he was shaking so hard. I was venting. I didn't mean it. Heather pulled out her phone. I could send every message to HR and your boss, so pick your next words carefully. He accepted. He lost her and looked at me with tears streaming down his face. Please, I love you and I love our family. I made a mistake, but I'm willing to spend the rest of my life making it up to you. I laughed. Our daughter might die because you wanted to screw your coworker, and you have the audacity to stand there and say you love our family. He opened his mouth, but nothing came out. I ended up divorcing him, and thankfully my daughter came home, but she will have memory issues for the rest of her life.